Ladies and gentlemen, from the Hyatt Regency Hotel in New Orleans, James Bryan Hendrick, Sr. Good afternoon. I received a cable letter from Erskine Bowles. It says that there was an amendment that attached to the bill that he requested by Congress that says that some funding towards curriculum and some things that affect towards veterans will not be available until June 6th. How about? Because June 6th is the 50th anniversary of D-Day. But I gotta say, the Clinton administration could have moved sooner. This is an affront. It's a dastardly deed to our veterans, and they deserve to be treated better. I served in Vietnam. Let me tell you something. This ain't something to be fooling around with. When it comes to our veterans, if they want to start a business, I suggest that we get them equipped ASAP. No more Congress and the White House dragging their feet. There has to be some consensus. I want questions.
Mr. President, Clara Johnson from NRS, Mr. Administrator, Clara Johnson from NRS. My question is this. Would you consider running for president in the Democratic Party primary against Bill Clinton in 1996?
No. I'm not interested in running against President Clinton in the Democratic Party primary. I feel that my duties in public service should be a little bit more up front, yes, but behind the scenes. I have no illusions for any political campaign or any ambition for public office. That's something that my son might be interested in. Anything else? Brian Novak, sir. Louisiana Daily. My question is this. Would you consider running in the Republican primary for President of the United States in 1996? No. I have no desire to run against Bill Clinton in 1996 in any way. Now that does not mean that I support everything that Bill Clinton says or does. Many of you know that. Many of you know that that's my stance. That's where I stand on, and that's where I intend to be. Yes, ma'am.
Jesse Coulter from CBNC, sir. My question is this. Would you consider possibly running Libertarian or third party, even if it means a running mate for Ross Perot?
A running mate for Ross Perot would be political suicide. You couldn't get enough votes to get me to run as a running mate. And as for Libertarian, that's too wishy-washy as far as I'm concerned. I campaigned for Bill Clinton as a conservative Democrat, one of those Reagan Democrats. Well, I have to say, I am not the man for the job of President of the United States. Anything else? Edward Fry, sir, for Tulane Day. My question is this. What is your plan regarding implementing the curriculum requests and the funding for small business in general, as well as the veterans? I arrive back in Washington, D.C., where it's my hopes that the official duties start then. I will have some family and a whole staff of interns, as well as local staff, training them at the house. My job is to be focusing on immediate action. And that means pushing the White House and the bureaucracy and Congress to act towards our American veterans and Americans in general for the American way. Something which I think, sadly, even though there has been some remarkable improvement this past month in the economy, we still got a long way to go. Now, if you folks, excuse me, I gotta go on to my next stop.